Hey guys, welcome to your video. So hope y'all are having a great day. I'm just going to clean here a little bit. You know, I'm not doing these readings in my normal place. Just going to clean this space a little bit. I want to be the first to tell y'all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and thank you for being here. I want to thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me, guys. I truly value and appreciate you. For those of you who are regular and come back and we communicate frequently, you guys are like my extended family, okay? That's how I see you. You're my family, whether I've met you or not. I think about you guys, so I want you to know that. I think about you when I don't see you in a while, and I understand everybody's got their life to live, and I understand not everybody sticks into tarot. Tarot is a phase for everybody here. It's not a permanent part of life. But I want you to know that I love you guys, all right? I love you guys. So today's reading is a video request. I've got a few of these, and it's about what is their karma for what they did to you. I'm going to just come off saying usually this is all about life lessons, okay? You sign on, you choose the people that you're going to learn these things from. And that's usually what this is about. Even the bad guys, you choose the bad guys in your life as well. So I'm just going to, you know, for entertainment purposes, we're just going to ask what's their karma for what they did to you and just see what comes out. But we all have karma, right? Nobody escapes karma. We all are part of it because of the actions. We create karma by our actions, right? Good or bad, we create it. So that's why it's important to have mercy, because we want people to have mercy for us. So it's just, you know, we all go through it. Some people do worse than others, but we all go through it. All right, so there might be something when it comes to do with the main female in the reverse, telling somebody something here. I feel like somebody wants to say something. All right. We have the polar bear. It's in the reverse. And the main female. So if there's a situation where somebody has done something wrong to a main female in their life, or who should have been a main female, or we can say a main divine feminine, a main yin, because female just represents a yin. It doesn't have to be a literal biological female. These cards don't have yin. And then we have that polar bear in the reverse, but the cross to bear is in the upright. So someone has something to say here. It's important, and they might be coming in to say it. Distant horizon, we have the ship, but that's more like the spiritual ship, right? A message, something's coming in. Something's coming in. And we see these choppy waters. We see the anchor is not anchored. Somebody, I feel, has got to say something. And it's not over until this person says something. So if you are in the yin energy, I feel somebody wants to come in and say something. The yin is the nurturing, could be a literal mother, could be a main female, could be a divine feminine. But there's somebody who definitely wants to say something here. So let's get into it. It's not showing, if anything, I feel somebody they know what they did and they really want to talk about it and they want to be honest about it. So I feel that they also want a chance to try to make the wrong right. Now, I can tell you one thing I've learned, and it's a way that you can know if you're on your last life here. If you are a person, or if you know a person that when they do something wrong, karma comes back to them quickly, that's a person who is usually not going on to live another life here on planet Earth, okay? They're not going to come back and complete karma with someone, complete karma with you. So if you know of karma that happens to yourself or another person instantly, or pretty much instantly soon after they do something, that is definitely a person not coming back to Earth. And I can tell you that person is me. I am one who, when I was younger and did things that were wrong, I got instant karma. So I know that I'm not coming back. And that is one way that you'll know. Let's show what needs to come out here. Seven of Pentacles. It talks about time. You might spend a lot of time thinking about this. This person is just standing there and just sort of thinking. I want to pull out more cards before I clarify, so I don't want to tell the story until I know. This might have been something you gave a lot of your time to, that you were trying to nurture and grow, and for whatever reason, it did not come to fruition. Yeah, it would have been something that you would have to move on from. So this is something that, even though you've moved on, you find yourself thinking about it. Okay, it was a huge burden to carry. Okay, or maybe you had to move as a result. It was a big stress on you for sure, because it created a tower. All right. All right, so somebody has done something to you, and it's really sometimes it's hard to focus on the current moment because what they did comes into your mind. All right, really not happy about it with that Queen of Swords in the reverse. All right, really not happy, more along the borderline of pissed off. Okay, pissed off. It's showing a lot about your emotions, okay, and how you're trying to deal with it, how it sort of distracts your mind, your thoughts. I guess I should have put this closer, me and my tarot Tetris here. So I'm going to clarify with the Osho Zen, because spiritually it might show the reason or the karma. Because right now, I'm really just seeing how it's affected you. It's been hard for you to focus sometimes because you find yourself thinking about that. And sometimes, you know, I feel like you want to just surrender and let it be, like it is what it is. You know, I can't do anything about it. But then again, it's like, there's been silence, and maybe you've tried to find out. Maybe you've even watched tarot readings, okay? Like, why did they do this? Because Five of Swords, you're not in a good place with this mentally. If this is your reading, if this is something that you've wanted to know, part of a request, somebody has really done something to affect you, and it affects you to the point where it pops up, and it's not easy to focus on the current moment, all right, because it led to it was a tower moment in your life. So let's see here, Seven of Pentacles. What are you trying to say in this story? Because these people want to know, what is the karma for the other person? I do feel they do want to talk, is what I do feel. They do want to talk, which would probably mean an apology, but like I said, over here, it's just showing up how you feel. We have three people, third party, Three of Cups. So maybe it involves somebody who chose someone else, okay? Why they did this, why they went into another direction possibly. But I feel also this is something saying that it won't work on their part either. Yeah. See, this person has had time to think, all right? This person was in a lower vibration. They were not in a place of consciousness. And as I say that, it's exactly 10:30. And, you know, we have the mask in the reverse. We have consciousness in the reverse. We have Seven of Pentacles in the upright, which is patience. But it's also, this is the Seven of Pentacles as well. And we have Virgo with the Hermit card, aloneness. So this person who has done you wrong, it seems like they want to talk to you. It seems like they've had a lot of time to themselves to think. They may have went even through an ending, okay? If they chose another direction or person over you, they could have went through an ending. And it's like the mask comes off. They want to tell you that probably they weren't in their higher self, okay? They weren't aware, possibly. They may be something to do with This is a card of patience, but it's a person who looks pregnant, and there's something that they want to say. They've had a lot of time to think about it. But tell me here, give me a card. Yeah, the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have exhaustion in the reverse, and I just feel that it was an exhausting situation. All right, it was exhausting. It was draining. I'm hearing it was draining. But thinking about this person, it's not going with the natural flow of things. The natural flow, as a soul, you're not damaged, okay? What's damaged, what's distracting you is your mind. Your mind is thinking about it. Your mind is hurt. Your mind wants answers. But when we go with the flow, in other words, this happened to us, we're experiencing as souls, we're here to experience as souls. We don't have so much thought. It's more about, as a soul, we watch the show unravel, okay? And the show is our life. And what our life is experiencing. So to go with the flow would be like, okay, it happened. I'm going to move on. I had this experience. And, but not going with the flow is like saying, I don't want to accept this tower that happened to me. I don't want to accept what this person did to me. I don't want to accept it. So give me a card for that tower. And here we have a divine masculine type of energy. So we have a main female and a divine masculine type of energy here. We have yin and yang, both in the reverse. So they brought a tower. It looks like because they went to another direction, another person. But again, if you look at this, remember that you are the noticer. Notice what happened in your life. Observe what happened. You had an experience with this person. This person had an experience with you. So as you're feeling in your mind, as you're feeling hurt, as you're feeling betrayed, as you're feeling all of these angry, pissed off, okay? This person is downright pissed off, okay? Because there's some sort of lie that could have been behind this. All right? Because there could have been another, it looks like definitely there was another person involved, even in this deck. This person wants to say something. They want to clear the air. All right? I imagine they want to be sincere. They have a cross to bear. So the whole thing is, try to remember who you are. And as a soul, you are here to witness, to experience, to notice, to watch the show of your own life. Ten of Wands, it led to a great burden though, possibly moving. But we have trust, and it landed on distant horizons. I feel this person is going to come in and they're going to say something. It's going to be heartfelt. It's not going to be like gaslighting. Well, you know, I did this because you were like this with me. Someone feels guilty. As much as you feel hurt, they feel guilty. And they feel the need to say something. So you can expect that. You can trust that that's going to happen. There's a release. And the Ten of Wands is reversed on the bottom of the deck. And we have inner voice. They've been holding back. But they do have something to say. And it's coming. Integration. Yin and yang, it's coming. What they want to tell you is coming, and I feel that it's going to give you some, I guess, some satisfaction. I guess it'll give you some mental satisfaction, possibly. Tell me about the Three of Swords. That's a lot of pain on your part. The swords are mental, they're the mind, because it's how it's affecting the mind, and this is very painful to you. Tell me about the Three of Swords. We have Master. So if we're going to master something, we have to have a lot of experiences in that. And a lot of us are here on earth to learn lessons in love, no matter if they're with lovers, with husbands, with wives, with children, family members, friends. We are all learning lessons in love, because a lot of times we get betrayed by someone. We have the choice to forgive them, or we have the choice to, curse them out, say have a nice life and move on. Right? These are choices. But also people have these choices about us, because we're not perfect either, right? But this is talking about, there was something with this that you went through that you were to master, something with pain here. Pay attention to what you could have learned from a loving standpoint, not from such a cynical standpoint, because I can hear somebody saying, yeah, what I learned is don't deal with people like this, or what I learned is, so I'm hearing the pain talk and not the true master within yourself, that why you really came here. Remember who you are. Remember that you're a soul. Remember that your soul is here to experience, and remember that it's your mind that is experiencing pain. When you die, you don't take your mind with you, but your soul. So it's saying here, you're in a lot of pain, but there's something from this pain you were meant to learn and to master. It could even be a repeating lesson that comes in until it's learned. Now I have here, and my phone just went off at 10:38. And those numbers 8, 3, and 1 make 12. So you might be seeing 12, 12. I completely forgot to put the near future. That is weird. Give me a card for the near future. Right there. Okay. Near future. Queen of Pentacles reverse. And what I told you, and this over here landed, their karma, it looks like, if they chose somebody over you, it looks like it's not going to last. There's a really low helicopter. So if you hear it, I live near an Air Force base. You may sometimes hear that. We have slowing down in reverse. Somebody is coming in to talk to you. I don't want to make this whole reading saying the same thing over, because I get enough comments about that, repeating myself, but I got to say it. This person, there's somebody out of their life now. There was somebody who was influencing, or they chose over you. They're going to come in and be sincere. They're going to say something. It's going to be here soon in the near future position. They're not going to be with that energy. 3 of Cups is in the reverse. It didn't work out for them. So if you want to know karma, whatever they chose over you, it didn't work out. That's karma. Another thing that will probably sit better with your soul, okay, or your mind, because your soul is fine with this stuff. Your soul already knows why you do this and go through this. It's done it a million times, but somebody's going to come in and say something, and I feel it's going to give you some mental satisfaction. It's going to give you closure. It's going to help you to be able to move on, or, maybe it might even be an argument, because I can see the energy is like really angry here. Really angry, really frustrated. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. Letting go. Yeah, and we have the Empress on the bottom. You're really angry that this person let go of you. Really angry about that. But it's also saying let go of the anger. Just let it go. Go with the flow. Let it go. Now what fell out over here, which I forgot to read, it landed here on another aspect to this. The Ace of Swords, the 7 of Wands upright. The Ace of Swords is reversed in the Hierophant. This could have been someone you were married to, someone you were in a relationship with, or maybe somebody got involved with you and they were married. But it has a lot to do with this lie. It really bothers. Okay, this lie really bothers. You probably were really into this person, love this person. And, you know, this person here in the Seven of Wands has to defend themselves because everyone's against them. So it's like sleeping with someone who's married and then you didn't know they were married because they said they were single. Because we do have the Empress here, which can be married. Or it could be someone was married with you and they cheated. And it's like there's something here about needing to defend your honor. All right. Or you might be mad and say, you know, why didn't you stand up for this? Why didn't you stand up for our love? It could go either way with that. The environment, the High Priestess reverse, Pisces, Virgo energy, landed on exhaustion and guidance. So in this card, guidance is about being guided on a new path. But if you notice, this person is looking away from guidance. They're looking away. I feel that you're being guided here to something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And it will happen rather quickly. But this transformation has to happen because that's a tower. So it's saying to you, you were meant to transform in some kind of way from this person not being with you. You were meant to change. This tower was meant to happen because it was going to put you into the Empress energy. It was going to put you into a path that was always destined for you, that maybe you were stuck and it took going through this experience. It took getting really angry. It reminds me of Susan Powter back in the day. It's showing my age, but who cares? I'm proud of my age. She was big time in the early 90s about stop the insanity, right? She had kids, she was overweight, her husband left her for a younger woman, and she lost all this weight, became this guru, wrote a book, like, talk about become the Empress. So it's saying that you went through this so that you could become the Empress, the Yin, and the Empress can be man or woman. It attracts. You had to go through this so that you could get mad enough to go out and really grab what you want in life. Not meant to be stuck, but maybe at some point there's something about didn't follow the intuition because still being angry about it, not being able to focus. But really that's what this experience was to do. This person is losing that relationship or that person or that direction, whatever. It didn't come to fruition. It doesn't prosper. That's their karma. They do want to come back and correct and say something, but you were supposed to get into your Empress energy and go after something and transform your life in some major way. This was supposed to make you angry enough to do it. Tell me about the Nine of Wands reverse. The hope and the fear. It's like feeling weak. It's like wanting to surrender, sometimes wanting to give up. Then we have the Four of Wands. We have the Source. You know, if somebody cheated and someone went in another direction and it ended things, it's like saying, you know, the fear and the hope is to give up. Okay. But this is a solid foundation. And this is what you're able to create. You're able to create a solid foundation for yourself. You're able to come into union with someone that you want to come into union with in your life, but you can't manifest an actual person unless they're manifesting you. But this is saying you can create the stability you want in your life. This person was not your stability. This person was a lesson to wake you up, to bring yourself into that Empress energy so that you would have the abundance, so that you would be the person that you came here to be, not to be stuck in pain. The outcome is like Eight of Pentacles reverse. You know, maybe what you've been focusing on is going to change. Maybe you're going to shift your focus and do something different. Change jobs, change your projects, your passion. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, breakthrough. This card talks about healing. And it's specifically talking about the heart chakra. Okay. Your heart chakra is hurt. Okay. This is what it's saying. But that's really in the mind. Remember, don't forget the spiritual reason you came here to master something. Turn that pain into power like Susan Powder did. Look her up. Like I said, her husband left her for a younger person. She had kids and she was overweight, and she turned that pain into power. That's the breakthrough here. Move beyond this. Know that this person was a lesson. This person was here to awaken you to become the empress, the one who is going to attract the abundance. And that's for men and women. This person was just here to awaken you to that. They got karma. Their stuff isn't coming to fruition. Whatever they spawn off somewhere, went in another direction, it's not working out. They do want to come back and say something. Don't worry about them. Focus on you. It's all about you. This all was about you, to get you set onto another path. And sometimes, it's sad, but it's true. Sometimes people got to be angry. And sometimes they got to be in a state of mind of like, well, I'll show them. If that's the motivation that gets you started, that was her motivation. That's not what kept her going. Then she realized she had a gift to share with the world, and that she wanted to help others who were in a situation like her. That's when that anger transforms into something love, something kind, something giving back. That's when she realized that, you know what, her husband cheating on her, leaving her for a younger woman, was the best thing that ever happened to her, because she never would have became that person otherwise. That's this reading. Their karma is it didn't go to fruition, but you were also supposed to learn to come into your gifts. You were supposed to master something here, okay? This pain into power. That's what you're supposed to do. Turn it into power. So let's get a bonus card. If you or somebody resonated with this reading, someone that you know close to you, please share it with them. And you know what to do for me if it resonated with you, right? So I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I appreciate you so much. And the bonus card is White Stag Protector. You're an old soul, okay? Like I said, your soul has done this a lot of times. This is not a new rodeo for you. You just don't remember your past lives. It says, your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. I'm telling you, turn this pain into power. You saw these cards come out on your own. Don't worry anymore about why this happened with this other person. It told you why. They were going to get you mad enough to get started on this journey for whatever it is you want to do. Their karma is it's not working out. All right, guys. I love you. Thanks for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.